Hello and welcome to Immigration with Andrew. I'm Andrew, and in this video, we will be discussing once again the DREAM Act. So let's have some fun. Today is Saturday, March 20th, 2021. The House had a hearing in the Rules Committee on Tuesday and passed H.R. 6, passed the DREAM and Promise Act on Thursday, just a couple days ago. Little bit of a surprise to me. There was no committee hearing. I learned that there's a special rule where if they introduce the bill from last session, then they skip the committee markup, apparently. So that's apparently what happened to H.R. 6. Passed. The House passed the DREAM and Promise Act on Thursday, H.R. 6. So from here it moves to the Senate. Eventually, I'll just say right now, I do not know. I do not have any inside information about when it will move to the Senate, but I thought I would do this video too to mention the DREAM Act that's already in the Senate, S-264. I did videos on each of these bills already, so I don't think I need to go through all the detail, but I thought it was worth just doing a status update, a kind of a shorter video today, just to kind of survey the terrain, so to speak. So H.R. 6, done with the House, will move to the Senate. S-264 was introduced by Senators Dick Durbin and Lindsey Graham, Republican, already in January, I believe. No hearing set, no committee hearings or anything like that, no amendments set on that. So the difference is they're both DREAM Acts, right? But there are some differences that I thought it was worth just reviewing kind of together in one video. But as I always say, when there's news, I'll do a new video. I'd like to do a video, especially when one or both of these bills goes through the process in the Senate. The Senate, remember, that's going to be the question mark on the bill's future. So we'll just have to see, right? So H.R. 6, both of the bills, I'll do it this way. Both of the bills provide, they call it permanent residence on a conditional basis for a period of time. And during that time, the recipient would be able to remove those conditions on one of three ways. So for H.R. 6, for the bill that the House just passed, the period of permanent residence on a conditional basis is valid for 10 years, so the person would have 10 years in order to remove those conditions. Person removes the conditions either with the education track, by either having a bachelor's degree or higher, or by completing 2 years of education on basically a university or college track. There's the military requirement, complete 2 years of military service. If the person's discharged, the discharge must be honorable discharge. And then the work track. The work track is work for 3 years and 75% of the time the person had work authorization. So to be clear there, I got a couple questions on this on the last video. It's not 3 year for the work track. It's not 3 years starting, at least as the bills are worded now, 3 years with employment authorization. So for somebody who had DACA, remember that's work authorization. So if the person meets those requirements right off the bat, the person can remove the conditions right away. So that's similar to the bill. The House bill I just said gives the person 10 years to do it. S-264 gives the person 8 years to do it. Other difference with H.R. 6, the person has to be 18 years of age or younger at the time they initially enter the United States. The S-264 bill makes it's just clearer language, under the age of 18. So if the person is 18, in the House bill, as I read it, the person would still qualify, the H.R. 6, I should say. The S-264, under the age of 18. And then the other big difference is the continuous residence requirement. With H.R. 6, the person just needs to have been continuously residing in the United States since January 1st of 2021, with some exceptions. With the S-264 bill, it's for the 4 years back from enactment. Enactment means either the president signs it or the time period passes for the president to sign and he doesn't sign. This president would sign. But in any case, enactment is basically when both chambers pass the same bill. So that's the difference. And so we'll have to see how those change, how those requirements change, the eligibility requirements change. The other bill, I don't know if this is worth saying, in H.R. 6, the bills are the same with respect to the criminal requirements. Both bills, any felony person is ineligible, 3 or more misdemeanors person is ineligible. With S-264, with H.R. 6, it gets confusing. With H.R. 6, there's a specific requirement if the person has any domestic violence conviction, even if it's misdemeanor, even if it's only one misdemeanor, then the person is ineligible. S-264 does not have that specific domestic violence bar. So I'll wrap up here. We're just going to have to see how these requirements change. I don't know about timing in the Senate. Don't know about the filibuster in the Senate. Got some good questions on that as well from the last video. I want to just kind of be the messenger here and keep the politics out of it. So thank you for watching. As always, shoot me a text or leave a comment below. Thanks.